Hi, in this video I will show you guys a couple of examples of the possible applications of geometric and arithmetic patterns. Okay, I want you guys to pause the video and go over this section. Okay, so that is a very typical example of application of geometric patterns. Okay, I hope you have gone over the question we have here. For those of you who, some of you guys might have noticed this, we actually came across problems like this when we were in the chapter of exponential and logarithmic functions, right? So in fact, this equation right here, I showed this equation in class to you guys when we were in that chapter. So let's see how we can, and in fact this type of example it follows a geometric pattern. Okay, so let's just do a quick recap on how can we use this equation right here. Okay, so the A over here, the A represents the amount of money we have, right? The amount of money that we have in the account. Okay, and the P over here is the starting value at the very beginning, right? The initial amount of money. Okay, that's just a 1, and the R is the interest rate, right? Interest rate, and make sure that it should be in decimals. Okay, for the N, we have 2 N's here. One's over here, another one there. The N is the number of times the interest is compounded. So remember, monthly, quarterly, semi-annually, annually, all of that, right? So that the N represents how many times do we get paid, does the interest get compounded. And finally we have the T over here, which is just how many years we're going to leave it there. Okay, so be careful, we're talking about years here, so if they're asking for month, we need to convert that to years as well. Okay, now let's go back to this original question we have here. So a person deposits $1,000, so that would be my P. Right? So my P is equal to 1,000. Actually, let me just put it up there. Okay, this is my P, and then account annual interest 4%, right? This would be my R. Compounded quarterly, right? Compounded quarterly, that's my N. Right? Assuming the person makes no additional withdrawals or deposits, how much would the account be after 10 years? After 10 years, right? So this is my T. Okay, so we need to find how much money we have after 10 years. Okay, so let's just put it here. So my A, which is what we have to find, we need to find how much we're going to have. So my A is equal to, my P is 1,000. 1 plus my R is equal to, remember, change that to decimals, so 4% becomes 0.04. Divided by, it says compounded quarterly, which means 4 times a year. Right, so that would be the 4. Quarterly means 4 times a year. And then finally I have the 4 here, multiply the T, which in this case we are leaving, in this case T is equal to 10. And if you put that in your calculator, you should get something very close to 1488.86 approximately. Okay, so that's one example of applications of geometric patterns. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video where I will show you another example.